Hello my indigos and crystal friends and light workers. We're gonna talk about unconscious empaths. That's if you're an empath. Many of us are empaths, so again my post-it notes here. Um, it's important to talk about the empaths because we have a great ability to pick up the energies from others in our lives as indigos and crystals. And I want to explain to you how you can help yourself not to um, feel affected by all of these energies that are around you in your environment. Um, an empath is a person who has the ability not only to read energy but to feel the effects of the energy in your own body, and in other words, energetically empathize with others. And in short, when someone has an experience uh, and you have a physical or emotional reaction to it, you you feel like if you're getting it, right? So a person that it's an unconscious empath means that is not prepared or trained for this particular psychic ability, and it pick up the energy from others on an unintentional way, and you need to learn how to correct this behavior so you can usually stop suffering emotional or spiritual or mentally, and um, you can learn how to absorb other people's symptoms and problems, how to stop absorbing actually, or how to handle it if you have to. An unconscious empath usually has its aura pushed a little farther away from the physical body, and so it loses its ability to protect you. And instead of protecting you, it's like a magnet that drops problems from others to your auric field. Like the gravity around the Earth that could pick up all this little um, junk from space, from the satellites, and it stays around it. That's how it's the unconscious empath. You pick up all the different problems of everybody around you. So it's not healthy, of course, to live like this. Um, for example, you are in, let's say, in a doctor's visit or in your dentist visit, and somebody sits next to you and they start telling you about all of the problems in their home or at work, or the reason why they're coming to the doctor or the dentist. And at the end, the secretary comes and calls that person in, and then they leave you there, and that person is happy, but you are feel overwhelmed, and you feel with a heavy heart, and something like the cat dragging is, literally talking like that. It's because you just pick up their stuff, and emotionally speaking, now they feel fantastic, and you feel that you have their problems inside of you. So it's like if you remove people's emotional baggage, okay? It's not baggage, of course, but when everybody enters into the physical form when they're born, we carry a lot of life lessons, okay? And those life lessons, some people might call it emotional baggage. So the unconscious empath has a feeling that uh, to burden their load or lightening the load of others, you know. But sometimes they don't know that they are assisting others on clearing their emotional baggage. So it might sound very nice, but actually the problem is that you can stop helping others on their life lessons, and that other person then has to recreate again that life lesson later in the future, because by giving it to you, the relief that you cause in that person actually stop it from learning. So um, have you ever feel like always it can happen that you talk to somebody and you feel lightning after you talk to somebody? Well, it's because that other person could be an empath. So here is the kicker. Um, in order to not be like a sponge, you know, um, you need to ask for the other person always for their permission. Okay? So that person can stay protected and shielded and can help you unlearn from your life lesson instead of absorbing your life lesson. Because what you unintentionally could do is that you can take the other person's learning experience and take away from it. Okay? So now that person is not gaining understanding, trying to work through it on themselves, but actually they are passing it to you. And probably you might feel upset after all because you think, well, you know, that person at the end got angry with me because didn't learn anything, and you are like, well, I was just trying to help. Why did that person get angry? So it happens because also the person that has the problem is unaware that unintentionally is passing its life lessons to you. So it creates a gap on that person's lesson. So you cannot do literally all the work for everybody. Okay? You can do your own work. Remember, heal yourself first so you can heal others. What you can do is actually a spiritual healing. Okay? And spiritual healing is when you are asking for assistance. So you can assist that person through angels, through your spiritual guides, ascended masters, and then you can tell that person also to ask for guidance under angels. So that person actually is working through its life lesson on a real spiritual healing level. So you see the difference? You are not absorbing the problems, you're actually guiding the person to help themselves to look for assistance through spiritual healing. Okay? So after this happens, you will become what is called a conscious empath, and you will be more grounded, and your auric field is gonna be next to your body. So you're gonna feel that you are not undertaking people's problems. You're just guiding them to walk them through their life lessons. So I'll suggest also please stay grounded. Okay? It serves several purposes because it helps you to release foreign energies, okay, into the earth. The grounding stems from your first chakra, okay, and then it goes down to the center of the earth, all right. And also try to have loving spiritual boundaries. Okay, it's not a boundary that you put so people cannot get in. It's just a concept where you establish an energetic space around you. Remember the white light that we had talked about, and then that help you not to feel invaded, neither invades other people's auric fields. So always try to have a realistic, healthy and conscious empathic vision, so that way you can bring spiritual healing to others. Love and light.